Hi, my name is Nathan Milkey. I'm from Wauwatosa. I'm going to be a senior this year, and you're watching WrestleWorks.
Nathan, thanks so much for coming on. Guys, this is our second take at it. I messed it up. But thanks so much for coming on. And what made you want to come down and do WrestleWorks?
So I've been watching since your junior year, which is the start of your channel, or like, yeah, after you got your channel terminated.
Yeah, see, he knows. He's super OG, super OG.
But yeah, I wanted to come down here, been watching for a while, and I thought it would be a fun experience. So,
yeah, absolutely. I was talking with Nathan earlier, and he had basically the first Waldo's Warriors merch, so it's super cool to see how kind of far that comes. But how did this past season go for you? You're now a senior in high school.
Yeah.
How did this season go for you and just overall high school experience?
So I lost to 2 ranked guys. Those are my only losses, and then I went to state. I didn't place, but I did qualify. This will be my 3rd year qualifying. So yeah, trying to win next year.
What do you think you have to do to get past just qualifying in order to place and win it?
Not really too sure. It's probably would have to say my conditioning. My conditioning is really bad. I feel like my technique's pretty good, but my conditioning's not so good. So yeah.
If you could rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're a brand new wrestler, 10 being your Olympic champ, what do you think you're at on that scale?
I'd probably say like a 6, because I'm not brand new, but I'm also have a lot of room to improve. So
no, that makes sense. I'll tell you one thing. A lot of people come on. I think Crosby, did some people say they're like an 8?
Yeah.
Or 9? I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
I saw some people when they say like high 8s.
When I was thinking about even my rating, I would probably say like a 6 or maybe even like a 5, because it's like when you think about All-American national champ, D1 national champ, there's like so many things. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like if you have your confidence in yourself of your ability, so it's cool that way. If there was one thing coming into today, what would you like to learn, or at least have some sort of understanding about, or get better at wrestling? What's kind of one thing to be better at?
I would definitely say moving people, my hand fighting, because I know that's a big thing going into college. So I want to probably learn that, how to do that better, and I think that's really it. I don't really know what else to improve on, you know.
Sure.
So.
No, makes sense. We'll get warmed up here, and then we can get scrapping and see where we're at. Sound good?
All right, yeah.
Let's do it.
Check up my body, join the flow.
With Nathan here, here's a couple things I noticed is that every time I engage with you, you're always like grabbing wrists. So let's say you're me, you're always like up here on the wrists. And what's kind of like your go-tos from there?
A snap down or a duck under.
Let's see it. Let's just see how it would go. So just a nice duck under.
Yeah.
Here's a couple things that I think you could do. Now, one technique here, actually, shout out to Superman. Superman actually does this quite a bit. But let's say you're gonna post right here, and if you're gonna go wrist, here's a move that you can do. Just grab the wrist, like I thumb down, palm towards you. I'm actually gonna sink my elbow in all the way, and this creates like an interesting setup to like open up this window. So once again, palm, make a V. You're gonna like elbow up to the sky and it's gonna cut through this other side. From here, like I like to have probably this opposite leg forward. I feel like a little unstable here, but if I'm right here, elbow up, cut through like a circle, and I'm pulling this, I'm keeping this tight all the way across. From here, you can either finish like, honestly, you could even go to like a little throw, like a weird fireman's. I know you like fireman's. Or honestly, as soon as you break that grip, you can just go off into like a double leg. So if you would post, I'm like, here, go under, and I run you into double. So let's try like a couple times doing that, because I think that could be really beneficial for you. Yeah. Try to even go a little tighter, like really tight with your.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see. You're almost leaving because it feels a little telegraphed.
Yeah.
Watch how it's like, I'm not going way over here. I'm just going right over the top of your arm. So I can elbow up, but cut in super fast. Cut in. Because you were kind of having this elbow like super out here.
Yeah.
Have it like close to this hand, as close as you can be. Yeah. Definitely felt a lot better. Let's do that 2 more times. Nice. Yeah, you're definitely going more sweep there too. Yeah. Nice.
Even if I lose that, it's still, I'm on a high cross.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's all about creating angles. Like that's a big window you get to open up. Like if I'm here, like you can't really defend much. If I was this guy, you'd probably think scramble far ankle, but let's see, do it really slow on me, but don't really get to a leg. So if he does it and I'm here, he shoots, yeah, as long as he's grabbing on, this hand's pretty stuck. This hand, ideally, it will let go, but as you let go, you're cutting the corner. So like I could probably be sitting here, but you're definitely in a way better position. Like if I could go down to the ankle or even the crotch, that could be like a little dangerous, but regardless if you're on the legs, if you want to be in the offensive position, I think that's great for you. Let's do it one more time. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, definitely what I did notice too, is you like to like, when I was collar tying, because I love to get to my ties and then put like heavy pressure on your head. Yeah. Usually from the outside tie, you were really doing like hanging hard. Yeah. Like you were like literally like this, like your hands wouldn't be on anything. Literally think about, you know the movie Happy Feet? The penguins?
Yeah, I've seen it a long time ago, I forgot.
Literally think about it, happy feet, happy hands. So what that means is my feet are always moving in like a specific order. You don't want to just be moving for the heck of it, but you have to do it with a purpose. So when, let's say you're inside tie, I want to have happy hands. So I'm here circling, maybe I'm swatting you down, I'm faking, I'm moving my feet, creating angles. But if you're just sitting here and your hands are like lazy hands, you got to have them be happy hands. Be swiping things off, be faking, grabbing legs, but definitely just be creating more space with that. And sometimes too, you did a good job of hitting like your slide bys, but you telegraphed it a little too much, all because of this. All because if you're hanging. This is really telegraphed. Especially if we're like this, I know it's coming. Like right here, you know it's coming, right? Yeah. So what you can do is you can have your hand outside. You can be on the head for an outside slide by there. But definitely just try to work on this happy hands. I'll start with double inside tie. You like kind of slap them off, do some fakes, and then hit like a go-to shot. Okay. Just see how that would work. Nice. Instead of even snaps, go into more fakes too. Like you could also, if I'm on inside tie, you can post here, go for a fake, you know? Okay. Get things working. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, and even on your fakes, if you can get to a leg, take me down. You don't have to just fake just for the sake of faking. Like if I fake to you here and this leg, if I grab it, I'm taking the shot. Okay. You know? Yeah. So don't just be faking just to think that you have to fake in order to do the move. If you fake, and if I fake, oh, that leg's right there, I'm taking the shot. Nice. Yeah. Good. What else like technical wise? Is there anything even on top? Yeah.
That's just for fun.
Oh, just the fun one?
I just saw you do it, so I didn't
Chase the tail.
Wait, what do you mean? Show me.
Snap you down.
Oh, you reach, why do you reach under there?
I don't normally, I just normally go to outside, but just for a little bit of fun.
Try this one. This one, it's the same idea, but it's less risky. Okay. So I learned this also from Superman. Superman's just getting a crap ton of shout outs. I'm gonna slide down to the wrist and pull it up. I'm acting like I'm gonna go arm drag, but I'm actually gonna dive under like a lat drop from the front headlock position. Now you're rolling.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and that way you don't have to go to the leg, especially because that guy can like sprawl out or scramble. But if you do that from the front, at least it's the same idea of like a fun move, but I think it's less dangerous for sure.
Yeah.
Try that one out, I'll guide you through it. So yeah, lift the wrist, now go like an arm drag.
Oh, like
No, keep it on wrist, hand on wrist, other arm, yes, and now you're just gonna dive under, yes, and a roll, yes. Okay. That's it. Let's do that one 2 more times. And you got it. Yeah, pull it up, over. Nice. That's it. One more time. 3 times the charm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, even like it's unexpected too.
Yeah.
Like as long as like you have to get it super tight in order for it to 100% work, but yeah, that was great. Anything else technical wise? Maybe we can do a couple live. If you want to get like a match or best of 3, we can do best of 3. You want to hop into best of 3?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Nathan, what did you think of the practice?
It was phenomenal, to be honest. It was very fun. Learned 2 new moves, so I'm going to be sure to practice them, use them. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. How often are you currently wrestling now? I know we have like literally school starting. I don't know when you start school, but how often are you currently wrestling right now?
Off season, normally I wrestle like basically every day at my club, but this season I had a grade 1 shoulder separation, so I wasn't supposed to wrestle until November, actually. But I've been feeling better, so I've been going like twice a week maybe.
Yeah.
Club's just starting, and then my open mat too, so.
There you go. Well, I was talking with you earlier too. That first go, that was the closest I was at to being taken down during these. So I give you your flowers. I know your shoe came off. Maybe you could have finished the move there.
That was it.
What were your thoughts on those goes?
They're fun. It's fun to wrestle someone different from like a college wrestler compared to like someone in high school who isn't really as, you know, fit, I guess, because you're just always moving, always getting to a new takedown. So
yeah, no, that's one thing. I was talking with you too.
Yeah.
When we're kind of like having those happy feet, happy hands.
Right.
I think I actually learned that from Kyle Snyder. I think that was in an interview. He said that's what he thinks about, like a mantra in his head. It's like he's always thinking like happy hands, happy feet. Like he's always moving, not being lazy, but he's doing it with a purpose. You can't just be moving for the sake of moving in wrestling. There has to be a purpose behind it. So I think by you utilizing those snaps, those fakes, those posts, that's going to utilize get better takedowns for you and create openings that way.
Yeah.
What do you think would be your best piece of advice to, let's say, a wrestler looking, to do well in high school and in wrestling, just in general?
I would definitely say number 1 thing would be consistency. Like everyone always says, consistency is key. If you go every day and you're consistent, you're eventually gonna get to where you want to be. Also, just have fun when you're wrestling too. Like, don't be scared to shoot. Don't be scared to try new moves and see what works for you, you know?
Yeah. No, I like that a lot. Do you have any big plans for like college or wrestling in college goals that way?
College goals, definitely trying to be an NCAA champion, at least All-American at minimum, but not really just wrestle at college, try to win NCAA championship, and yeah, that's it really.
Cool, and any colleges like you're kind of like looking at, or?
Not really, I don't really have any colleges in mind, but I guess whoever picks me up, I guess, you know?
Well, I will stop you there.
be the guy to go after the college you want to go to.
Yeah.
This school was not recruiting me. I wrote an email. I got to visit myself. So don't wait for them to recruit you. Like, like D3 schools are reaching out. Like, that was just something like, I'm not just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
You have to go out there and you have to make your own way. So it's really like taking ownership of where you want to end up. So that's what I encourage you to do. And I talked about too, like, if you want to come on a visit here, like, get in contact with Nick. You know, I think having like you in the room and, you know, the energy, I think it'd be cool. So just take advantage too. Take some ownership that way. That's one piece of advice I would say. But I just want to thank you so much for coming on. This has been a lot of fun. I do have a little gift package for you. We got blue raspberry hydration from Rise, so you can have this after the practice.
You, sir.
And yeah, no, enjoy. Thanks so much for coming on.
Of course.
You guys can save 15% off using my code. So check that out. Link in the description. Thanks so much again for coming. Any final words for the show?
Just want to say, subscribe to Cayden Henschel. Use code Cayden Henschel at Rise. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Of course.
Let me know if you on skate. Rolling with the gang. Tully, man, you shake.